president gets whatever he wants from the government. And I say this because, sir, I say this because in the press briefing that was read out by the president of the Pharmacist Society of Nigeria, he said that what they are asking for, which is the non-negotiable thing they're asking for, is that they want to sit down with the president and discuss with him, not the Minister of Health, not the special advisor or anybody else in the health industry, but that they want to sit down with President Goodluck Jonathan himself. So you see, this has turned to a station where everybody just believes that they can, present, once they present their demands, then for political reasons, of course, the president will have to cave into the demands, and then it is gone. So I think these strike actions are becoming unbecoming.
Let me see, with due respect, sir, you have shown that you are not really aware of the problems at stake.
Well, I'm just a concerned Nigerian.
Listen to me. If this, I had taken time to come to this program so that we can solve the problem. I want Nigerians who are watching us to, I have taken the decision to, I have asked a question. What if you want to solve the problem? You should ask yourself, what is the cause of this problem? I have narrated to you. Are you saying I should accept being victimized?
No.
Listen, just listen. Permit me to just explain.
All right, sir.
If you say concerned Nigerians are being used, that is a wrong word. In industrial relations all over the world, workers have the right to show their grievances. The only way, or some of the ways, after you have done all dialogue and has failed, is to withdraw your services, to show your grievance. And we are, on the part of my union, go and look at history. We've never gone on strike for so long. We really cut it off shortly. Not because we have been answered.
Are you saying that the next strike is going to be, a long one?
Please don't be preemptive.
No, I'm asking. You said you don't want strikes.
We may not go. We don't have to go on strike.
Okay.
What you should have been interested in is, why is it that our agreement was signed with us, not implemented? That is what you should be concerned about. The strike of ASU, why was it 5 months? Because government signed an agreement, they didn't implement it. You should look at issues, not just the emotions about it. You cannot expect people who are working and they are deprived of their rights to go to work. It is not the strike action that we embark on. It's not at the instance to the sovereign of Nigerians. No, it is to call attention, and that is why in my own look at it.
Sir, you said it is not to affect Nigerians. Can you guarantee that no life will be lost if you go on strike?
Excuse me. Even if no strike takes place, lives are being lost. Excuse me, please. So please don't let trivialize the fact that we should look at issues.
Let me come in here. Let's look at the issues here. Now, let's just say, amongst the things you're demanding from the government, the constitution of boards of management of various tertiary institutions, increase in retirement age of health workers, implementation of a 2008 job evaluation. What's the other thing you talked about?
It's a 10-point demand.
Promotion of officials.
Of people from cohorts 14 to 15.
So, okay. Now, let's just say
in the civil service in Nigeria is promoted ordinarily from grade level 16 to 17.
How about the issue of the post of the Surgeon
General? Just I'll come to that. But do you know that professionals like pharmacists, physiotherapists who train for 5-6 years in university are never allowed to be promoted to grade level 17 in the public service of Nigeria? Are you aware of that?
Sir,
are you aware of that? Just answer that question.
Yes, I am aware.
That's fair.
My mother is a pharmacist, and she works in the public sector.
Just a minute, sir.
So I understand all
if you understand it,
I understand these demands. Okay.
No, but the question, the problem. You said you were concerned. You said you are mindful of the fact that you are meant to give service to Nigerians.
Yes.
How mindful are you of this fact?
I have expressed that, but I said mindful of the fact that we are supposed to give services. But when in the course of giving these services, you are denied your rights. And these rights are denied you over years, not even a short time. And the rest are not relieved at all. You go to meetings, you get agreements, they are not implemented. That is number one. The problem should be quite obvious to Nigerians.
The problem should be quite obvious to Nigerians, because
if we want to help
tracing the history of this disparity between doctors and other healthcare professionals. It started since 1985. This is not something that started yesterday. It didn't start under the administration. The strike is actually a reaction. It is a reaction to the last strike, to the agreement with the NMA and between the NMA and the government. And I know why I say that. I know why I say that, sir. Because in the press briefing that was released, in that same press briefing, in an 8-page document in which you were laying your grievances grievances, the word doctors or doctor was used 17 times, and it was all, it was obvious. I read the 8 pages of it. The reference was basically to doctors.
Okay,
and you were saying, oh, doctors are getting this, doctors are getting that, doctors feel as if they are God, and so on and so forth. And for me, as a concerned Nigerian, it kind of cheapens the matter, because even when people come under the banner of strike,
be interested in justice.
A
concerned Nigerian will not say, you say your father or your mother is a family.
My mother is a pharmacist. And
he's been denied promotion to level 70. Other Nigerians are going to level 70 and become permanent secretary. But your mother cannot become. If you are a concerned Nigerian, you will say, why is it so in this country that certain persons are deprived their own rights?
It just start.
No. If it doesn't start, once you come out, should solve the problem.
Is the strike action the only solution? Is that the only thing that
is it the only thing we have done? You do not know the history.
Well, then tell us what else you have done so that we can know before you get to this.
We have gone into a series of dialogue with government. We have written papers. We have done protest demonstrations in public. We have gone to courts. We have won cases in courts. They are not implemented. What else should we do? Well, tell us what we have to show.
I happen to know that these squabbles did not just start recently. In fact, the Justice Abdullahi Gusau committee that was set up to harmonize or to bring everybody to the round table and make sure that these things are sorted out.
To that committee?
Now, the point
what happened to that committee?
These did not start yesterday.
No, answer that question.
But this particular one, I'm not speaking
to that committee. Tell us.
The recommendation. What happens to the recommendation of the committee, regardless of whether they were
what happens to it? Regardless of
I'm saying this.
Look, you're not being fair.
I am a former activist.
You're not being fair.
I'm a former activist, and I understand.
You don't understand.
Strike action, especially when it involves essential services such as healthcare,
on strike.
Okay. We are saying that nobody, whether the doctors or the Nigerians are not frustrated in incessant strikes and strikes. Let the negotiations continue. I happen to know that the negotiations are still going on.
Please, you don't understand what is going on. We have signed 7 different agreements.
What I understand, sir, is that lives will be lost if you go on strike. I understand that much, and I think that is the angle where everybody in that industry will come at it from.
Nigerians don't want health workers to go on strike. You know what they should do? Tell their government to treat their workers well.
The question,
governance. When you have a bad governance, then you have that. That's a reaction.
The question that many will...
If you are concerned Nigerians, you look at the issues.
We have reactions coming here. The question that many people are asking is this. If all these your demands are met, but that disparity between you and the medical doctors is not taken care of, would you still go on strike?
No, excuse me. Let me react to the issue of Surgeon General.
No, I'm with the concerned Nigerian who asked that question.
The person who asked that question easy to me.
Okay, hold on.
What are our concerns? The Nigerian Medical Association went on strike because our demands are met. That is what you should know. That's number one. We are not going on strike because their demands are met. We are going on strike because our demands, which have been lingering in the health service for more than 5 years, and particularly in the last 3 years, we have reached agreements with this government, this current government, and they have not implemented them. The press is aware of that. On the 26th, 27th of August last year, we signed an agreement with government, and we say next week this will be done, 2-3 months will be done. Nothing, one thing has not been done between then and now. However, the press conference that was addressed a few days ago was just a reaction to the idea of Surgeon General thing. Why? In year 2000, in the 6th National Assembly, Senator Mamora proposed a bill in National Assembly to introduce Surgeon General. It was debated in the House. It was killed. That Nigeria didn't need it. It's going to destroy our health sector than build it. In 2007, set up an intelligence committee in the health sector to look at this issue that presented by the NMA. And Surgeon General matter was discussed by stakeholders from the health sector. We said it is not in the best interest of our health system. It was killed. In 2010-2011, 15 months, Abdullahi Bello committee. We were there, all of us, 38-member committee. We all discussed, and we said Surgeon General is irrelevant to Nigerian health system. Now, NMA now went through the back door to meet the minister president Mr. President was handcuffed. He now said,
I don't think we can come down through the back door.
Excuse me.
I'm not saying that we can't come down through the back door. Everybody knew the meeting was going on.
Please.
But the point is that
Nigeria should listen to information.
I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it.
How will Surgeon General affect your impact?
Mr.